Down, 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 down. Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. I'm joined by Rob today. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. And yourself?
Absolutely out of the moon. Now we know, we've seen on the intro
Oh.
there, is that Sunderland have been relegated. We don't normally talk about them on this channel. It's very rare. But sometimes you've just got to, haven't you? Rob, how do you feel?
Oh, it's amazing. I memean, for a perfectly good reason. My favourite comedy show this year has been the Championship Highlight Show. It's just incredible. I mean, if before the season started, if you told a Sunderland fan that their destiny will be secured with 2 games to spare, you know what they'd be thinking. They'd be
Que
going back home.
sera, sera,
Oh.
whatever will be, will be. You're off to Shrewsbury. Que sera, sera. Right,
Oh,
that might
what
not happen. They may get promoted, actually, Shrewsbury. But all in all, seriously, though, it's not good for North East football. We know that,
yeah.
there's a lot of North East football teams that are struggling. But you know what it is? They've had the laughs over us in the last 5, 6, 7 years with the 6 in a row that we always get. And they got relegated as we came back up, which is a bit ironic. Then they were relegated again. They've been in free fall, aren't they?
Yeah, and they could be playing Lincoln next season. They're in the League Two playoffs at the minute.
Accrington Stanley is another one.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're up. So are Luton, who we played earlier this season. Oh, it's and
You're happy in one sense, but
yeah.
oh, we're not gonna have the derby back and all the two games a year.
Oh yeah, I will always miss the derby, and that will always be a bit of a downside. But like you say, they've laughed at us for so long.
Yeah.
When we were relegated in 2009 and 2 years back, it's time to laugh at them now. They've had their fun. It's time to sort of have our fun, but in a more extreme sense.
Yeah, it feels good, I mean, I'm going to the game on Monday night, which leaves me nicely on to Everton. And I know that all of us will be singing about Sunderland at Goodison Park, whether we win, lose, or draw. But, Rob, did you see Sam Allardyce's press conference the other day?
I haven't actually. I've been
Right, well, let's take a look at it then, shall we?
I'm not taking the question, right? The survey, all right? The marketing, director of marketing and communications has clearly slipped up. Don't ask me how many marks you think I'd get out of 10 either.
Oh, go on, what would you give yourself?
Piss off. 11.
As it's Newcastle, what's it like going up against your former club?
It's been so long now that I've known nothing but respect for the football club, and the fact that while it was, I always considered it to be unjust that I lost my job. It happened, and I've moved on, and after a difficult time from that period onwards, they've managed to recover and get back in the Premier League, and what looked like going to be a difficult season has been turned around starting in January, so they've put together a run of games by how they've organised the team and what they've delivered. So we'll see a better Newcastle than we did when we beat them up there 1-0.
Well, then, do you make of the job that Rafa Benitez has done for them?
I think he's progressed very, very well. I think that he has always expressed his disappointment in not having enough funds. But we can all say we don't have enough funds. But what he has managed with the funds he's had, I think, is particularly in the January months, has been excellent.
And in terms of the history between yourself and Rafa, it's still
There was none.
water under the bridge, isn't it?
God, that was about 15 goddamn years ago. When he just got here, and I was winding anybody up I could possibly could. So, and it worked very well, by the way, at times. But so that doesn't happen anymore.
Wayne Rooney, we obviously know, has got a great goal-scoring record against Newcastle as well. And does that come into your thinking?
Thank God for that.
Check.
How many
Sigurdsson,
questions have
Housley?
you got today? Did you allow him 20 questions?
Right, so grumpy face Sam Allardyce there, who used to manage both sides, Sunderland and Newcastle. What's going on there? That survey that went out, Rob, about how would you rate the manager, and that the chairman's obviously issued an apology to Sam Allardyce saying, yeah, it's wrong, but can you imagine even if that went out with Rafa Benitez, there's always going to be that daft idiot that's going to mark against him. That's silly, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's quite clear that something has got under his skin, and I just thought as a chairman you wouldn't do that, and also he's been so annoyed by it that he's had to publicly express his frustrations. Usually in most circumstances, managers would express their frustration privately, but to do it publicly and in front of journalists in the public eye, there's a lot of tensions there. And
There is, isn't there? Because he had a pop at that journalist a few times during that press
yeah,
conference. So,
yeah, yeah.
do you think you last there?
No, no. I mean, I think it's a bit. It's. I wouldn't say use the word disgusting, but if you look at what he's done for them this season, I mean, Koeman, they were very underwhelming under Koeman, and I think he was rightfully sacked. David Unsworth for about a month, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That was just a disaster waiting to happen under his management. So Big Sam comes in, and they had quite a lengthy honeymoon period, which has gotten to a nice safe
It did, because
position.
it happened really, really quick, didn't it? It wasn't none of this 5-6 games that went bang, 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 bang straight up the league. And I think it's because Everton want to see themselves around, fighting for the Europa League spots as well. And they're sitting in ninth in the table. And you probably ask yourself, then he's not probably the long-term future at Goodison, unfortunately, for Sam Allardyce. There's a lot of Everton fans that want him out because of the way he plays his football, just his manner. It all sounds like deja vu. Yeah, being a Newcastle fan when we had him. But, let's have a look at their last 6 fixtures. Let's put it on screen for everybody. So, they've won 2, lost 2, drawn 2 out of those last 6. Probably the ones you want to look at is probably the draw against their neighbours, Liverpool, the home win over Brighton and the away win over Stoke. A couple of defeats in there, which was Burnley away, Man City at home, and they drew Swansea. So all in all, they scored 7, Rob, conceded 7, 8 points from a possible 18. It's okay form. It's not brilliant though, is it?
It's bang average. It really is, and it looks as if they are safe from relegation.
Yeah, let's put the league table on screen. Carry on, yeah.
Yeah, he has done what he was supposed to do come the end of this season. So I can see the players going on their holidays on this one. Whereas if you look at us, we've got Rafa. Shelby came out a couple of weeks ago saying that Rafa will not let the players at all go on their holidays prematurely.
So yeah, I mean, they're only a point above us, and if we win this game, we'll go above them with that extra game in hand. I know it's Spurs, difficult on a Tuesday, Wednesday night, but all in all, if you asked yourself this question, it's middle of April, and you're 1 point behind Everton, sitting in 10th. Newcastle fans would have jumped at that,
Definitely.
So it's great that we are. Everton fans will disagree. They want to be high in the league. Now, coming on a Monday night game, there is some injuries that are ruled out. McCarthy's out, Stekelenburg's out, Sigurdsson's out as well. Holgate and Mangala are all out as well. This is the expected 11 that I think that they'll go with. I'll put it on screen now. So I think they'll go the usual 4-2-3-1 that they play under Allardyce's leadership. Pickford in goal, Coleman at right back, Baines left back, Jagielka and Keane, the 2 centre-backs. I think it'll be Schneiderlin and Gay in that 2 holding roles. And then in front of them, you probably have Rooney trying to operate in this central midfield / number 10. Balassi possibly on that left flank. He's come back from injury recently. And I think Walcott will go on the right. I think it'll be Cenk Toussaint up top. Rob, do you think there'll be many changes from that?
No, I'd have gone with what you said there. I can't really think of many changes that would be of help to Everton there. And it has been a good solid week since they last played, so it's a good time. It's a good length of time to sort of keep going with what they know.
Wayne Rooney always scores against her. Allardyce has obviously said it. I was asked the question in his press conference as well. He's just got that knack, and how do we stop him scoring from us on Monday night? Any idea?
I think our defence, the way it has been of late,
is it something you can't really worry about?
No. I'm concerned, but I'm not worried about it. I just trust that our defence has done their homework, and that's all we can really say at this moment in time.
Yeah, I think you're kind of going to a game thinking, Wayne Rooney's got 15, 16 goals against us, we've got to watch him. I don't think that's Rafa's mindset. You'll go in and look at the team, how they set up and that. Now, let's have a look at Everton's strengths and style. Let's put a graphic back on screen for you. So, coming back from losing positions, which surprised me a little bit, keeping a lead, stealing the ball back, the play with width, long balls, no surprise there on Allardyce. They'll predominantly use that, attack down that left flank. They've done that for years with, even when it was Baines and Pienaar, they're still using that. Sam Allardyce's side, aggressive, no surprise there, and they're quite comfortable playing it in the own half. Anything surprising from that, Rob?
Well, something that didn't surprise me exactly was the way that they hold on to a lead. You know, when looking at the times when they score the first goal in a game, chances are they do hold on to that lead, and that has gotten the success that of being in a mid-table at the moment. I think on Monday's game it will go down to whoever does score that first goal.
You think that's the winner? One goal in it.
Yeah, yes, definitely. It could go either way. I can't really
Give the
say.
score prediction then. What's happening on Monday night then?
1-0 to us.
You're going to go for... I don't see why not. You know, we're in really good form.
It's being ambitious. We are 1 point behind them, and
Pressure's off us.
it'll definitely fuel and then give us that motivation and that extra incentive to overtake Everton, even still with this game in hand still to play.
Yeah, interesting. Let us know what you think in the comments down there below. I'll be there on Monday night with Kyle and Will, and we'll all be singing about, you know, that team down the road. There's no shadow of a doubt about that. Sunderland are going down. The Mags are staying up. Absolutely fantastic. Rob, once more, thank you very much for coming on.
And thank you for having me.
No problem. If you want to check out Rob's articles, they're on our website, newcastlefanstv.com. See you later. Bye-bye.